Hey, welcome back to Bounce.io, and today we are reviewing an app called Nomo Point and Shoot. It's made by a company called Minimalistic Analog Camera, and it currently has a rating of 4.7 from 42 ratings on the App Store. It's kind of like a camera app that gives you all these different kinds of like retro camera vibes. Let me show you from the screenshots. As you can see, they really go out of their way to design cameras for you to be able to get kind of retro looks for your pictures, and I'll show you guys even more of that as we open the app. So let's see. The first time you open the app, you're presented with this kind of interface and this kind of camera, and as you can see, it's pretty minimalist. And I'm also recording in the dark like a savage. So if we take a picture, for example, on this, you can see down here that it kind of has an animation that plays, and if you tap on the picture and open it, it kind of develops like an old school kind of Polaroid camera. And if you shake your phone, like I'm shaking right now, I don't know if you guys can tell, you end up developing the picture even more. So it's really cool. And as you can see, I've been shaking, it has drastically improved. And then down here, there's a share button which you can use to share the picture to social media. And you can see it even has this border that is kind of retro and really cool. So, sorry about that. If we go back to cameras, I want to show you guys some of the other cameras that this app has. And also I want to show you how the app works. So if you tap down here on the camera button and tap on the shop, you can see that if you scroll down, okay, there's something called Nomo Pro, which gives you extra cameras. But if you come down here, you can see it's kind of like a store for many different kinds of retro kind of cameras with that vibe. And I've downloaded a few of the ones which are free. I am not yet interested in Pro or buying cameras for money because I'm broke. But I downloaded all the free ones, and let's see. Now let me show you how some of these free ones look. So we have this one called INSW. Now I'm going to tap on Toy K. And as you can see, they've really gone out of their way to make these interfaces really cool. You can see like it really has those design elements that you'd expect from a camera. Like you can do it like even just it's pretty. Let's take a picture and see how that one looks. It's developing down here. And this is how this picture looks. So it has a date. It has even the way the filter has been applied. It looks really like pretty realistic of this kind of camera. Not that I've ever used that kind of camera, you know. But like let's try this one. As you can see, it also adds a date and gives you kinds of a really cool retro vibe that is not easy to get with many of these free apps that you get. There's even a camera that mimics the 2007 iPhone. How cool is this? So you can point at that and it actually mimics the interface of an old school 2007 iPhone. And I think that is really cool. Like, it's amazing. Now let me show you the last two cameras that I got for free. I don't know if I haven't watched Roma yet. Everyone tells me to watch it, but this is kind of the Roma inspired camera. And if you take a picture, I think there. If you take a picture, it comes out in this cooler style, but with a Roma logo here at the corner, and that's really like, even though it's kind of ads, this app is beautiful. It's extremely beautiful, and the people who made this app are actually committed to this craft of designing cameras that mimic these kind of these vibes that you get. Like, it's so amazing that you can get something like this, like just using your iPhone, and how realistic and how they've gone out of their ways to even the rabbit and how the different buttons felt like at that time. Like, it's a really cool thing. Like just look at that filter. It's going to be really difficult to mimic that or get that from many of the other apps that also offer this kind of thing. I believe that the people who are making this Nomo app, like, they're way like above every other app that kind of tries to create something like this. It's a really beautiful app, and I love the dedication to the interface and to the retro vibe. Even the small details, like you having to shake the phone to develop the picture. Like the filters are so realistically applied, and the buttons are all like clicky, and the animations are perfect, and they even have a couple of surprise animations you wouldn't expect when you get new cameras. Like you can unwrap them from boxes. I'm not sure that I showed you guys, but it's because I have already unwrapped some of mine. And also something else I believe is, if you're serious about this kind of photography, Nomo Pro does not look at all like a bad deal, because like they have really retro vibes going on. Like I can see they even have cameras from 1956. So if you using this app, you can get looks that you would never be able to get using either the normal camera or trying to use filters. This app just gives you something that you cannot get elsewhere, which is why I'm giving Nomo a 10 out of 10. They have completely achieved the objective that they had, and this is an app that if you don't, and also the business model is very compelling. Like they give you a bunch of free cameras to try out before you begin making your purchase decision. So it's really cool, and it's something I can confidently recommend to all of you. You can have like a bunch of fun on it without having to pay anything. So it's really cool. I've taken many pictures with it, and I really highly recommend this app. Links will be in the description. Comment, like, subscribe, and suggest more apps that you think I should review. Thank you very much for all your support, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.